The new exhibit here at the Hermitage, Andrew Jackson, Born for a Storm, opens to the public on January 8th, the bicentennial date of the Battle of New Orleans. And the reason for us using that date is it was that battle that was the turning point in Jackson's life, from being a prominent Tennessean to a national hero, or as we say in the exhibit, an American rock star. The exhibit is divided into three components. One comprehensive exhibit, but three components. The first is the early life of Jackson, what his origin and what shaped him, both the times that he lived in and where he lived in, and his early arrival in Nashville. Part two of the exhibit deals with the Battle of New Orleans, that pivotal battle that was relatively brief, but just an incredible victory, a decisive victory over a far more highly trained and uniformed British army in New Orleans on January 8th, 1815, and how that battle transformed Jackson from a prominent Tennessean, someone well known by the president for his military prowess, to a national hero, a national figure. It really put him onto the national stage. Then the third part is the gallery, where we are now. And the gallery really focuses on the public life of Jackson from 1824 until he dies. And it's Jackson running for president the first time in 1824, what prompted him to run for the presidency, the political turmoil of the time, and then his election and his presidency, and the transformational nature of his presidency, the new perspectives that he brought to that office, how he pushed back with Congress in terms of the power of the president versus power of Congress, the things that he did that were good and sometimes not so good, policies that were pushed through. We have his presidential carriage here is a very dramatic point. And then there's a wonderful timeline of all the firsts that Jackson was as president. And the exhibit wraps up with just an amazingly wonderful video interview with John Meacham and Dr. Dan Feller from the University of Tennessee about Jackson in terms of his legacy and the role that he played in shaping history. And from that point, people then go on to the tour of his mansion.